the honor to be on the All-Star staff and coach. Josh Tuffy was just named to be the staff and trainer. How was that for you guys to see him?
Yeah, really, really special day for Cup. He's earned this opportunity to have the privilege to go to the All-Star game. For me, he's one of the best strength coaches in the game. I've been around him now a long time, and the care he has for what he does and the time that he puts in with these players and relationship building. The growth that he's had just from his first year to now. This is a great accomplishment and a great reward for him as well.
George off the IL. I'm playing some of you seeing that.
Yeah, Gio, he'll be in a rotation. Probably primarily play some third when Munson needs a day. He's bad off the bench and can use late. His experience, really good with big at bats for his scoring position. So we'll look to utilize him in those minutes.
What it means to your roster that we don't have to set problems with that.
Well, JJ's here, so we have some options. Seth landed on the IL today, and I think it shouldn't be a long IL stay for Seth, but he'll be shut down for a couple days right now. They're swinging, and we'll start the process back up 3 or 4 days.
Yes, I saw one of your players that was sent down yesterday. He was standing waiting from MRI for the shoulder. What's the situation?
You just described it. He's waiting on an MRI, and we'll determine how we proceed forward with Greg.
Is there any pitching for you? Pretty power about several games. What if you think what stood out?
Well, if off the top of my head, without looking at all the numbers, I feel like we've limited the free bases, the walks. Our defense has been a lot better, much improved behind them. We talk a lot about run prevention. Run prevention just isn't pitching. Run prevention is making plays behind them, and and that also impacts pitch count. It impacts long innings, extra at bats, extra outs. So I think from a combination of both, our defense being better and then them eliminating the free bases, and I feel like we obviously played in a big ballpark in Kansas City, but we kept the ball in the ballpark as well.
You and the guys able to notice anything with the field, given that it had some time off last week, some changes and improvements from next year?
Yeah, I think a few guys mentioned obviously the mound last night was a little bit softer. I haven't talked to the hitters on the batter's box, but the grass is great. I think they overseeded maybe and got some sand underneath it, so the ball seemed to lay down. It was maybe a spongy out in the outfield, but overall, I think with that week off, had a lot to recover from, and it's nice.
Is there anything that could be done maybe on the second half of the season is there any work to be done to try to get another week off maybe in August?
I have no idea. That's all MLB. That's above my pay grade.
I find out talking to a very smart man around here.
You talk to a lot of smart people.
Yeah, because
and a lot of people.
Because I am not a smart person. That's why I thought.
But neither am I.
Yeah.
You keep filling me in on information.
No, this person told me that he's actually talked to one of those people who work in the stadium, and they said it was going so good, that they're not going to make any changes at all. The only one that changed the manager.
Nobody's chasing that. That's a really smart person.
Hey, no, that's seriously.
Yes.
What are some of the things you have seen of Max Muncy that he's not only a player that goes back and forth, but he's already a good baseman.
Well, I mean, we've always known the athleticism. That's probably a question we could call this AA manager over here, Bobby Crosby, who mentioned that Max mentioned when asked in the Arizona Fall League who his favorite player was, he said Bobby Crosby. Right, Bob? Yep. So I've got a picture on my phone. It's actually, let's show this picture real quick. We can get this on the pregame of Bobby getting, kind of holding hands with obviously Max's favorite player. It's Bobby and Max.
That's sweet.
I thought that was a great photo. Somebody sent me that. I was like, that's really cool. Look at that. They're actually holding hands. So. Love you, Bob. Yeah. But yeah, Muncie's athleticism, he's always been a shortstop. So, like angles and stuff, he's still working through. You can see him out there right now with Eric. I think the throwing issue that he had a little bit playing second base has improved. There's still work to do, though. I mean, you look at the best third basemen in the game, and those guys continue to work. The Arenados, the Chapmans, and that's something that Muncie, I think, strives for, and he wants to be the best that he can, and he's got a good work ethic.
Do you expect him to be a powerful hitter?
Yeah, he's always had a lot of power in the bat. From the time I watched him first spring training, there's this explosiveness stuff where the ball comes off the bat.
Thanks, Scott.